Hi folks, welcome again to the World Cup 2024. It's time for the top 8 and I think a Catalonia-Norway game is about to start and we can catch it. So this is the situation. So as you can see, we have 6 games still to be played, right? So that means they've already played 2 and we saw earlier Chrissy beating Marcel, so that's one for Norway. Where's the other one? Ooh. So Chrissy has already played twice, has he? And won both. So Norway is actually beating Catalonia 2-0 at the moment. That would be a huge upset. And, Lannister here, one of the big guns, I guess, for Catalonia, has to save the day now against Magnus. And this is Tyrell against Targaryen. Well, let's see, they're starting now, so just maybe a quick look at what we are facing here. So it's Reigns for Tyrell, and any specifics here. So no first snow in the deck. It has to Harris and Morgulis, so that's something we need to be aware of. And there is an additional reset Wildfire Assault if needed, plus the Pointy End, which can, I guess, prepare for a good Morgulis. Apart from that, it's Stark, Tyrell, Lords Ladies, the big ones, right? Randy and Marjorie. And some strength boosts, so this is pretty straightforward. No PD, no Magnus command. And Norris playing this one. Tark Summer played against it, lost. Still not quite over it, but okay. So it's Cordenaris, some of her hatchlings in there, and the big Drogon. Plus, of course, all the good stuff. Khal Drogo is here. And Barristan Selmy. And we have the burn events. All of them, and put to the sword.
Well, not all of them. There's no dragon is no slave. That's a big one. That's could be sometimes missing, right? And well, the other thing is some of the stuff that you had when we were testing to protect against some of the burn is attachments on your character, the positive. I think in Tyrell there's just the 2 pinches that are negative attachments, so that's not gonna be there. But other than that,
yeah. I mean, it's going to be
one.
hard to get characters that are in the challenge down to low strength. Okay, have Summerfolk here, but all of those pre and the blue random events, it's going to be tough. This one plays exchanges and then has Beggar King as a source of econ. It has the econ agenda, so let's assume it's going to be fine. And there's Morgulis in March, there's Destructive Bloods basically. So let's have a look at the start that they have.
Oh, so that's a great board for actually both of them, to be fair.
Okay, so I can't put Marjorie in the challenge because she dies. But if anything else dies, Paxter into Renly, Paxter into Randall Tarly, that's great.
Well, the exchange was not great for Zini here.
What did he get?
Missandei and Astapor, so... But, yeah. This one's gonna be... Alright, although, if you try to kill this Paxter Redwayne, right, Marjorie triggers, searches out another one.
Yeah.
Although, actually, what we haven't considered, Beggar King actually gives you the trait, right?
The king trait.
Yeah, does it? Does it not?
It does.
Yeah.
Why is that relevant?
It is relevant for Renly, right? It's gonna be...
Oh, you can make Renly non-savable. Sure.
It's Renly non-savable and 2 copies of Morgulis that may have to be played.
Okay, so the problem is Lannister needs to put characters into the challenge to actually push Reigns through, which he wants to do against Daenerys and Drogon. Now, do we have an... okay, we don't have any...
That's the most obnoxious combination. Missandei, this guy comes in and Friedman in the discard pile.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily win it, because there could be a strength boost now.
Well...
But I'm not sure if...
So something like Growing Strong would be...
Probably not for enough to push Reigns through, right? Okay, just to win it. And you discard cards. Daenerys is there with her insight and Friedman is in the discard pile.
Some econ's gone.
Yeah, but Lenny Tyrell hasn't started in anything here. Rose Garden. What's the bounty plate? No. That stuff.
So you have bounty administrates, okay.
I
There's
started actually
one great hall.
with air just to get to do Marjorie, presumably. We missed it, not sure what happened with air, but yeah. Garland, I guess, was second.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can play the econ plots next.
Yeah, but you can't now kneel. Actually, playing this also protects against the Drogon burn.
Of course. But even if Drogon, I mean, if you burn Baxter, then you take
The dupe.
Marjorie triggers, I mean.
Yeah. Of course, there's always that. Yeah, and there is no gold, so.
Puts it on Marjorie, okay.
Right.
It's threatening, but probably.
Well, it makes sense to an extent with threatening, but.
She can't go into a challenge because
yeah.
if there's Inseminate, then that actually does kill her now.
But let's see what she brings in.
I bet it's Renly. It's guard the gross, okay. Which means probably it's going to play an ambitious Morgulis and trade guard for Renly.
Well, seems like that's the plan.
He doesn't doesn't want to get the Harris. Who has the Harris?
No, he has the Harris.
He has the Harris. He could play the Harris. It's Daenerys and Drogon together.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the plan.
But if you have none of that. None of what is speculated.
Okay, so he plays the gates now. Fine, for Great Hall, presumably now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you. It's interesting. I think if you wanted to do the Harris, what I was gonna say is you could potentially, or actually, yeah, you can do the Varys trick, right? Because if you put Varys in and get marched, although Dany versus Marjorie is almost an even trade, and now Astapor is there, so Astapor in combination with Summerhorn, it's really hard to put characters into challenges, right?
It is, but just wait for Tyrell and their bullshit now.
Alright.
I mean, can't even call it bullshit. It's just constructive time boost. It's pretty fair,
Yeah.
but I think they can try their best. And you put expandable lords in there and just discourages killing them as well.
Yeah, so here's one, and
Takes
honestly,
strong.
yeah, takes growing strong, and it's just gonna. Maybe that's the plan all along, right? To put the expandables.
And
Keeps 4 gold and standing great core. So
High Tower Spies, right?
yeah, there's High Tower Spies. There's Old Town Informer. It's less good.
So the thing is, he can put Mace into the challenge. Mace will trigger to put maybe a 6 coster or something on top, and then that's plus 6 strength. You're not burning that.
Yeah, but he goes first, so one of them is already dying, probably, right?
Maybe.
Or you play growing strong immediately. So leaves enough room to burn Orton, which probably means Orton can bring something in, right? It would be a flame, so.
Yeah.
But that's not the strength boost you were looking for. But here's this one.
Yeah, I was going to say if Tyrell went first, maybe playing Wildfire reduces this board, and then you have the smallest guy killed to bring something in. But the problem is that until Burgulis is kind of not as threatening, it's pointless to really do all of that.
So he uses the other one immediately as well.
Yeah, not setting things up with Mace.
Yeah, and not waiting for the um, Randall to mirror, right?
It's just at 5. I mean, this is very stoppable.
Yeah.
And Danny just defending to get her inside.
No, if Danny defends, the strength goes down.
Yeah, but
I
I
mean, the
mean,
strength goes up. Sorry.
Astapor is there instead.
Sure, but yeah. Then you use Astapor for this
Astapor
something
and,
else.
and, and
Yeah, yeah.
Summerfall can kill something, so surprised he didn't use that. What was there a downside?
So yeah, I think this type of really constructed decks kind of struggle against burn because you have to put characters in challenges and win.
Yeah, I'm
And
surprised he is not playing more aggressive here. Honestly, I mean, there's 5 cards in hand. Okay, now they're
now
going to
he's
draft the
probably
burn.
starting, yeah.
But I mean, with
But
5 cards in hand, even if you force them out, just don't risk margin, right? If you force them out to burn the stuff around her, and then there's 0 cards, and both players have two Harrises and Merculises and stuff like that.
well, not the Harris's
Yeah,
and
I mean,
Mercury's,
he
yeah.
has two Harris now. So
But now he gets what? Put to the sword or Dracarys for events.
mhm.
Beggar King is actually in there, so you get this one.
It's the only one.
Yeah, it's the only one, but it's in there. You get Hyrod and Haldon. I thought people always give the Haldon for strangers
It's
within
not very
darkness.
threatening.
Yeah. Mm. This one's just a stand on demand now.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's going to be.
He's gonna go into the challenges, right?
He's going to force the other Morgulis now, I think. Because this board will start gaining power.
Well, the thing is, with the other Murgulis, alright, you have some dupes now, but Drogon dying, I think is solid for Tyrell, and honestly, High Road is a really good location in.
Lots of cards in hand now to play good Incinerate. They weren't last round.
Yeah, and sorry, can you play put the sword on defense?
No.
Yeah, and 1 gold left, so I think we can expect there's gonna be more. Hmm.
Well, he's not duped, so if he gains power, it might go away.
Yeah, but still winning power.
And if you want to win this one on defense, you have to ask to do some other burn.
You will need 3 cards for Incinerate. Okay, so that's
Okay, no. It's a little dodgy, so no range threat. I guess if you boost the strength, then Astapor can react later. If you don't want range to happen.
yeah, there might be some Brienne the Blue type stuff, right? But Brienne the Blue is +5, right?
Yes.
Or what's there for Lord Translate?
Just another spy.
Oh, but it just goes to kill.
Okay, so that's that threat gone. Now Incinerate doesn't kill either. And yeah, Daenerys on
Well,
defense. That's interesting because Daenerys has stealth now, and he spent her just to get another card, which makes me think probably isn't doing that great. This is the put to the sword threat, so I guess now we're going to see defense with guard and oh no, not Randall.
well, that is a bit dangerous, I think, because
Rowan's in there as well. I mean, they could have successfully defended. Drogon put to the sword plus claim, but that's a bit of a board reaction there, and it's happening. And it's on Margarine. No, you can't, Morgulis. Dark can a little bit better.
Yeah, I think having not having spent render there is a possible mistake.
Yeah, and he was difficult to burn. Okay.
Yeah, and he's not savable.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a save.
Yeah, but you know. And if Marjorie dies, right, in Morgulis,
Hmm.
no trigger.
No trigger now. Has close call in the
Yeah,
deck.
there is. Yeah, I think Randall was probably more expendable than Marjorie.
He could have
Yeah.
defended with 12 there and spent at least one, whatever it was, to first of all actually push the military through for Drogon to do something, and then would need some additional burden to actually push the put to the sword through, and the hand would be much smaller, I think.
Yeah.
But okay, not putting two characters. But if you're not putting them into the challenge, then you're not getting renowned. He was standable as well with wardens.
And honestly, not bad econ for Targaryen here. It's gonna probably, if you play Morgulis, Beggar King is going to be triggered, right?
Yes.
Yeah, guaranteed. And oh,
Okay.
oof, that's harsh.
No, that's game over now, I think. That's really bad. To Harrison this board is suicidal.
Well, it's gonna be the Harris and then March, so he's gonna be left without the board, right?
Yeah. That doesn't need to keep anything. That's an incredibly suicidal move now.
Yeah, but surely, right? You expect Morgulis now.
Chooses Randall, why? Why not have him go back to the deck?
Mm. Yeah, I think this is like situation where it starts going pretty badly. Um,
I mean, if he just played a random plot, late Summer Feast and March something, he could have, from 7 power,
I mean,
tried to really get close to
after
victory.
this, he had, I think, two of the key uniques that would die. So you want to avoid that, but now that's really hard to get back from. Yeah, and this is the guy duped. It's not going to be able to be saved, right?
Yeah,
And it's
needs
going to get a double military play. Although,
giant, giant strength boost basically.
well, I think Brienne the Blue is enough. No?
Yeah, okay, against Astapor,
Yeah,
Daenerys
the
ability.
only.
It's
Oh,
not.
actually, yeah, Daenerys ability gives you -1. So it's not gonna be enough either way. Yeah.
Nightmares on Barristan would help a little bit.
Well, I'll let you know that there's not nightmares in the deck.
Huh?
Well, surely you should defend this now.
Well, that's going to be 3-0 for Norway now. One more.
Yeah.
Strong could have played on and he would force some burn there.
Well, no, actually, just ask the board.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so now what? Do we Murgulis first, close call later, or what? I mean, there's time because Targ is incredibly slow to gain power.
Well, actually, it's not gonna be now, right? You can use if you're gonna be playing with empty board, which with Morgul is I don't know. And the problem is, if you don't have bullies, you can use barista and ability and power, and that would be even.
Well, yeah, I'd kill Baristan. Because yeah, he's going to make a difference now. Things are only back, things are in the discard pile though, not just there's two
Yeah,
Randys and two
there's
Randys
one
spells.
Randy available, right? So
Yeah. Influence there, the cards are there.
well, I think.
There's two more plots. I mean, Zini has to play his own Morgulis and Lannister
And
will
honestly,
play
I
his
think
Morgulis.
depending what he puts on the board now, this could be over pretty fast because it's gonna be hard to even defend with Astapol's ability as well. And now, if there is an incinerate in hand, I think you can try to spend. I mean, especially on the Blood of the Dragon, right? You can spend it, and it's gonna be. Yeah, well, this is a bit like. Do you want to defend? Do you want to burn this one? Probably can just use Astapol because now there is 0 gold. Yeah.
Of course.
It's gonna be.
Probably Lannister doesn't lose the card he drew there. Maybe this was the one, I don't know.
So it's gonna be 2 more unopposed, presumably double power claim.
What's the plan on the power
Support of the
challenge?
people. I think there is no one in the deck. If it brings Plaza of Pride, gives you another unopposed and another. Yeah. Plaza of Pride and another renown and another unopposed. Oh, okay. Potentially nothing for Plaza big enough to discard, right?
Finishes challenges.
Wait, why not unopposed military and renown?
Guess he wants the power on the faction card because Morgulis is getting played now.
Yeah, it would be.
So one Morgulis from Lannister, and then if it's still not game over, then.
Well, if you had anything for Plaza, I think with 2 more, yeah, maybe not quite good enough to win, but it's getting really close, right?
Okay, so I want to resurrect something. Cancel the icon, but not all the cards.
Probably you want Kalia. I think there's only 2 copies of Barista. Yeah, still very good icon, so it's gonna be +2 for the port. You have King's Road there and Great Hall as well.
Yeah, thing is, if he can't close, then he also can't overcommit. Can search with Shadow Black Lane and get him somewhere closer to the top, I guess.
Sure, 2 other copies in the deck as well. So doesn't think it's close enough. Probably need a renowned character and some.
Draw one has ambush 6, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, so without another strength boost, he can't really defend, right? Oh, actually, yeah, even strength boost, there's no action in the right. There it was.
This,
Yeah.
but it wasn't first blood. going to suck next round. That he's losing these cards. Because now there will be a next round. Even if Drogon comes in for another unopposed, which he won't because he's gonna kill it. Take dominance, and then you replay him, and he's kept all the econ, kept the King's Road there.
There's another ambush. Is there another military ambush? I think is there another deck? Yeah, maybe there's the other that had quit from the shadows.
Well, 2 cards though.
Yeah, I mean, 2 cards, but if there's something that you need, right, you have now all the econ to play it. So what's there in shadows? Could be Queen of Thorns. That would be a good one. If it's pinch, it's a bit. I mean, it's a lot shit, right?
Mm-hmm. In fact, Zin is just winning initiative randomly here on the 0 versus 0. It's, I mean, not randomly, but.
No, it's actually he won with the King's Road.
Yeah, I mean randomly as in.
Happens to have it, yeah.
Yeah, just winning this small initiative. It's in his favor a lot. Yeah. It's not super threatening yet. Surely he has other stuff with 9 cards in hand. I mean, we know he has a lot of.
Yeah, but right now the econ's not overwhelmingly good because.
He still has a King's Road and 3 gold.
Yeah.
He can play anything if he has it. He's just going to waste this Morgulis round. Just use Dracarys and Astapor on whatever comes from the other side.
Well. Yeah, so.
But our spies are also all gone, I think.
Yeah, I think the struggle here is that there is one Randall that's alive now, but Randall is dead, Marjorie is dead. Or is Randall actually
is 2 in the disc line.
Marjorie is dead though.
Marjorie is still alive also.
How is Marjorie alive? Oh, that was all for the Harris, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Oh, then it's not so many uniques, so he may be justified to draw one, but did he shuffle the deck at all?
Okay. Well, not the strength boost he would have wished for, but he had to do this before actually needing nice. Maybe he drew some useful with High Tower. He's going to put this one into the challenge. So sure.
Yeah, and he's going to die now, right?
For what?
Oh, there's no military. Sorry.
Not dying yet. He could still die somehow. Yeah, easily with Incinerate, Astapor, and Summer.
Yeah, but that's only if he's in the challenge. Which, to be fair, I think maybe. Well, he can't. This one. But yeah, you now can't even do a challenge with him because it's going to die. And draws a card, but
yeah,
he's going to die, right?
I think he has to.
Yeah, just ask the poor and do the event, right? I would see if he has actually a boost. Has to play it now, I think. Next incoming is infinite.
Taking some cards though, 5 left.
Feels like it's well worth it though. Yeah, it's really annoying.
Well, now what? plots are back, but
maybe concede.
yeah, I think
I don't think that's.
Zin will just play exchange. I mean, Lannister can play another close call.
Yeah.
He too has the ego, so he gets two characters, he can play them. But,
Yeah, but with all this stuff, it's so dangerous to put them in a challenge. You know? He didn't use that many burn events that it would be. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Zin always going first.
Well, makes sense here, but.
He got one card for exchange just now.
Yeah, just the character.
He has 1,000 events and he revealed 10 characters.
Yeah, he has 1,000 events. I think locations might be half of them in play, to be fair. Should have gotten an event for sure, right? Or at least not a dead character. That's really unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this guy. You know, you could really do with a power icon, honestly. But yeah, it doesn't matter him, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's back.
You have to march the start to see what Hightower gets you. And is there a bounty? Not enough anyway.
Yeah, I think that was previous round where he had 6 gold left over. How much?
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, we're giving Rain's chance to happen for what it's worth. Yeah, it's worth almost nothing.
I mean, but why not military first?
Love Rain is right on Reagan. It was supposed to be on Marjorie, right?
Hmm.
It's not going to help because it's going to ask upper her so that it's not ransom defense.
But surely, right now, just doing a military challenge, getting rid of her, then doing intrigue.
I wouldn't start with intrigue like that. It's not worth it. But okay. It is what it is. Let's see what happens. Guilty accusations. Draw one for what it's worth it. Without the power icon, Zane is just winning with dominance. Then it's going to just draw all the cards away to ban her now.
Well,
Yeah. No rematch for this one, I think.
yeah.
So after the
Well, honestly, that marched into the Harris
yeah, I
was
was
a
going to
pretty.
say after the world's worst ever to Harris, it
Well,
goes to
I think it
Targaryen.
was.
It was Lannister was I mean Tyrell was winning. It was had a strong board there. Some dupes. Marjorie got put to the sword, which sucked a little bit for potential the Harrises, but Morgulises, but
Yeah,
with close call in the deck. I mean,
I think it was really good choice for Zini. Really good mind game in the plots, right?
yeah, I
So
mean he
it
was
so often comes down to those.
expecting to Harris that I would
Yeah.
never in a million years expect to Harris with a board of like 5, 6 cost characters. But yeah,
Yeah, but making it look like you're planning to play Morgulis and then putting March is honestly quite nice.
so
Uh,
that's 3-0 for Norway. Well,
well, and I think
this guy unbeatable Martif Foss still there. Victor Merkina with his Cocker without Mad King's command still there. Stupe is really good with his knights, which
what
Putzina,
he plays against is it Lenny Reigns?
I
I
can't be
think
bothered to check.
Leo I think plays
Yeah, probably.
Lenny Reigns. I think.
That's going to be borderline too quick. We'll see if he can cover that.
There's Cersei, yeah, it could be too quick.
And this Stark deck that's lost everything, honestly, it's not even a bad deck. I mean, any deck can run into bad matchups. I think it's fine. But yeah, winning 4 of these 5, it's going to be tough, but they have the players to do it. Yes.
So he's playing what?
Playing the Greyjoy deck.
Greyjoy versus
That's
Tyrell
probably
Knights,
Tyrell.
yeah.
That's a good matchup also for Catalonia, I think. Yeah, so it's going to be tough, but always a chance.
Great day for Norway.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Yeah, they got that mind game. Let's play everything on day 1, see what happens when the opponent is unprepared. Okay, so thank you for watching this one. We have to have dinner, so let's say goodbye. Thank you for being with us, and see you next time.
Bye bye.